香港，我返嚟啦！ Being in Beijing gave me a lot to think about when it came to appreciating ancient and modern Chinese culture. But now I head down to Hong Kong, which has a much different history than the rest of China. I've been here several times before, and a lot of my family still resides here, but this trip is a little bit different. I'm welcomed with a Hong Kong Airlines lounge, I eat at the most famous siu mei spot, and then I go on a unique tour to reflect on what this mega city means to an ABC like me. Stay tuned, and welcome to Fragrant Harbor. Hong Kong!
This is the food we ate in Hong Kong. And what better way to start it than on Hong Kong Airlines flight to Hong Kong. Shout out to KKday and shout out to Hong Kong Airlines. We are flying business class. I've actually never had airplane food that was plated like this. Getting a little fancy with a little champagne. Not gonna drink too much though, because I get the Asian flush. About to land in Hong Kong, and we're about to eat some food. Big shout out to HK Airlines and KKday because we are in a very, very nice lounge.
Yes, at the Hong Kong airport. You know what? I've been to quite a few lounges. This is one of the top ones because they have a full spread right here. Usually it's just maybe some drinks, beer, some soft drinks, finger foods.
We got a couple people from HK Airlines that are gonna show us around this lounge.
You know what? I was already satisfied with the meal we had. I was ready just to lounge out there, but they actually have more.
Eva.
Hi guys.
From HK Airlines, Eva.
Yeah. Here you obviously have a nice view of all the airplanes that are landing or about to depart Hong Kong International Airport.
And you have an amazing view actually of the terminal.
Absolutely.
Wow. You just kind of feel like you're on top of the world right now. Wow.
Oh, that's a really nice...
Yo!
Oh.
And the toilet opened up. Gosh, that might be the nicest toilet ever. Come on in here, man.
Welcome to your crib.
I almost feel like I'm just in a humongous like hotel suite. All right, everybody, that's it for the HK Airlines lounge at the HK Airport, aka HKG.
Hong Kong is known to be the center of Cantonese cuisine right now. One of the most universally loved is the siu mei, aka the roasted meats.
And I would say, even growing up Vietnamese, we call it sa siu. So you find it in a lot of Vietnamese dishes, and you can even find it in Japan.
Outside of this legendary restaurant called Joy Hing, it is known as the busiest and probably the best roasted meat restaurants in Hong Kong.
This spot has recognition from CNN, Michelin, and Anthony Bourdain.
Let's go.
Oh my God. How much was all this meat?
It's about $300 Hong Kong dollars.
300 HK, that's only about $38 US.
Can we talk about how legendary this place is? I heard it was opened during the Qing Dynasty.
Yeah, it's been over 100 years. It's a really local, authentic restaurant. It's not like anything fancy, like posh, anything.
Hey.
And I just love this place so much because it's so local.
There's a lot of history here.
Yeah,
So
it
what? I heard they got shut down during the Japanese invasion in
Yeah.
'42. They came back stronger, and they were called. They named the restaurant the Renaissance in Chinese.
This is yao gai roasted chicken, and this is the chicken liver. Gai yon. This is siu yo roasted meat. This is char siu, the basic town. This one, wow, it's a huge one, and it's roasted duck.
This is one of my favorite sauces. It's the scallion and ginger oil, aka
Gan chong yao.
try the char siu first. The char siu is probably the most famous Cantonese meat. Wow. Wow.
Right?
I think this is not too bad. It's not too lean either.
The fat is charred right there on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm gonna try the pork. Oh.
I'm gonna just be the one that takes the skin.
Ah.
Don't you hate it when your mom comes home, she has a whole plate, and then someone just eats all the skin? You're like, hey, who did that?
Is that why they call you TANGMUP?
Hey,
AKA
TANGMUP,
fat
bad boy.
Oftentimes what they'll do, they'll take the pig skin and punch a bunch of spikes and holes into it when they fry it. So that's how you get this kind of look right here.
So normally we eat cereal when it's Chinese New Year or we're doing like a huge celebration.
Traditionally, even Vietnamese culture, we would get like a big roast pork,
Yeah.
and that's like for like a huge celebration.
Yeah.
Hey B, I know you're a fan of the liver.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of liver?
It depends, not all the time, but when it's done right, I enjoy it.
It's really hard to find in Hong Kong nowadays.
It's still not my favorite cut of meat, but I like this one. It kind of almost tastes like an egg yolk or something. So this is goose. All right, let me try with the noodles. Duck, siwap. Dip this in the plum sauce. It's nice. Even has more meat, but it's more something like white meat as opposed to geese. It was very dark meat. I would say the meat in Asia, like the chicken and stuff, is a little bit smaller. But the duck, for some reason, looks huge. Like, this is bigger than American duck. Look at this massive piece. I think the duck might be the first meat that is bigger in Asia. Because, you know, America, they like to pump the chicken full of hormones and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they pump the duck with hormones. Okay, guys, as you can see, there is a difference between the goose skin and the duck skin. It's a lot crispier, more wrinkly, a little bit more
Yeah.
burnt. The goose side is actually really fatty. You can see the skin in the middle, but it's actually really smooth on the outside. Duck, duck, goose.
After having the barbecue, I like to go to sleep.
Yo, all I know is that I love siu mei. I love roasted meats. Becky, any last words?
Let's dig in.
Let's dig in,
man,
guys.
one last.
Tonight, with me and my friend Debbie Wong, we're about to experience a part of Hong Kong's history.
Today we're going on 2 cruises, the junk boat cruise, which is the old school way, and the Bohemia cruise, which is, whoa, here it is!
That's the junk boat right here. So in Cantonese, Hong Kong is...
Hong Kong, which means fragrant harbor.
Big shout out to KKday for planning this experience for us. It's always something that I've seen. The junk boat is on the cover of the Hong Kong Tourism Board. It is a piece of Hong Kong history.
Let's go!
Now, why do we call it duck is because while the ships sail on the sea, the movement while they flow on the sea actually looks like when duck flows on lake.
Ah,
And
like
that's-
the bobbing motion.
Hong Kong has a history of not keeping history, doing away with the old. So it's very important that the physical thing is here because you could see it in pictures, but until you see it in person and when you're on the boat riding through the harbor, then that's when it becomes real. And for me, I will always remember Hong Kong's maritime history because I was on this boat.
Can you imagine? Hong Kong went from this to that.
You know what I feel like? I feel like this is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes!
Hong Kong, 我返嚟啦! Yo, that was so dope. I got to see the harbor in a brand new way, and we got to experience Hong Kong's history.
And now we're going on another cruise, the Bohemia Harbor Cruise with the Symphony of Light show and a dinner buffet.
Let's go. This is
The Symphony of Lights.
the Symphony of Lights. I I think with all the lights, you really get to feel the density of Hong Kong. I mean, you look around this entire harbor and there's lights all around. You know, a lot of those movies, like in the future, they kind of take after Tokyo and Hong Kong. Like the big signs and like the Ghost in the Shell where they have like the moving ads, or even in Blade Runner. I think being on the junk boat earlier and then now being up here and watching this incredible light show.
It's like seeing the life story of Hong Kong in one day.
Big shout out to KKday for booking this experience because they made it super easy for us to hit up both tours. Definitely check out the link down below if you guys are planning a trip around the world because they got tons of activities, and there's even a little promo code down there for you. Big shout out to Debbie here. Definitely check out her links down below. She's doing some really cool stuff. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.